Welcome to Chop Rich's Japanese Language Training Center. We provide an online tutorial for people who aspires to work in Japan. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to keep you updated on our lessons to help you master Japanese language in no time. Konnichiwa. Hello. Now, since we're done with the Japanese term for the months, let's move on to telling the exact date. I know there will be instances where you'll be required to tell the exact dates in Japanese, of course. So let's say you want to tell the person you're talking to if it's the first day of the month, the second day of the month, the 10th day of the month, and then I know there'll be instances where you would need to tell your birth date, right? So let's study. Okay. So telling the exact date in Japanese also requires you to memorize or to remember the numbers. That's why I've told you before it is very essential to memorize or master them. But still, there are certain instances where you're required to memorize or there are special numbers in the date. Okay, so those written in red, they are what we call irregulars. But don't worry, that's why I'm here because I'll be teaching you those. Now, since there are 31 numbers in a calendar, we'll be requiring a help from our computer friend. All right? Okay, so let's start with the pronunciations. Okay, let's begin. So for first day of the month, we have
1日、
suitat. Again, suitat. For second day of the month, we have
2日、
utsuka. Again, slowly, utsuka. Second day of the month. For third day of the month,
3日、
Mika. Now remember, Mika. You have to pronounce the double K, so Mika for third day of the month. For fourth day of the month, we have
4日、
Yokka. Again, Yokka. Please do emphasize the double K. Now, fifth day of the month,
5日、
Itsuka. Again, Itsuka for fifth day of the month. Sixth day of the month,
6日、
Muika. Again, Muika. Now be careful because the third day of the month and the sixth day of the month kinda sounds the same. So you have to be careful, alright? Now, seventh day of the month,
7日、
Nanoka. Again, Nanoka. Seventh day of the month. Eighth day of the month,
8日、
Yoka. Again, Yoka. This is very different from the fourth day of the month, which is Yoka. And then this one is Yoka. Alright? Be careful. You don't want to meet someone on the 8th of the month wherein he said 4th of the month. Alright? Now, 9th day of the month,
9日、
Kokonoka. Again, Kokonoka for 9th day of the month. Now, for the 10th day of the month,
10日、
Toka. Again, Toka for 10th day of the month. So those are the first 10 irregulars, alright? 1 to 10 is irregular or are irregular. Now, 11th day of the month.
11日、
Okay, now we're back to our basic countings, right? So you just have to apply your basic knowledge with numbers and then just add nichi. So, Juichi Nichi for 11th day of the month. Again, Juichi Nichi for 11th. Now for the 12th,
12日、
Juni Nichi. Again, Juni Nichi for 12th day of the month. 13th,
13日、
Jusang Nichi. Again, Jusang Nichi. 13th. Now let's go to 14th.
14日、
Okay, this is another irregular. 14日. 14日, wherein you use the 10 for the Ju and then for the fourth month, yoka, together. 14日 for 14. Now 15.
15日、
15日. Again, 15日 for 15.
16日、
16日 for the 16. Again, 16日. Now 17.
17日、
17日. Just 10 and 7 together. And then the date. 17日. 17. Now 18.
18日、
18日. Again. 18日. For 18. Now 19.
19日、
19日. Again. 19日. Now 20. This is another irregular. Listen.
20日、
20日. Not 20日, but 20日. Again. 20日. For 20. 21.
21日、
Now we're back to the basic counting. 21日. Again. 21日. For 21st of the month. 22nd.
22日、
22日. Again. 22日. For 22nd. Now 23rd.
23日、
23日. Again. 23日. Now 24th. Another irregular.
24日、
So we'll be using the 20, which is Niju, and then for the fourth, Yoka. So we have Niju Yoka. Again, Niju Yoka for 24th. Now 25th,
25日、
Nijugo Nichi. Again, Nijugo Nichi for 25th. Now 26,
26日、
Nijuroku Nichi. Again, 26日. 26. Now 27.
27日、
27日. Again. 27日 for 27. Now 28.
28日、
28日. Again. 28日 for 28. 29.
29日、
29日. Again. 29日. 29. 30th.
30日、
30日. Again. 30日 for 30th. And then lastly,
31日、
31日 for 31st. Again. 31日. Now, let's hear them all again. Shall we? From the top. First day of the month.
1日、
Second.
2日、
Third.
3日、
Fourth.
4日、
Fifth.
5日、
Sixth.
6日、
Seventh.
7日、
Eighth.
8日、
Nine.
9日、
Ten.
10日、
11.
11日、
12.
12日、
13.
13日、
14.
14日、
15.
15日、
16.
16日、
17.
17日、
18.
18日、
19.
19日、
20th.
20日、
Again, let's hear that again.
20日、
Alright. 21st.
21日、
22nd.
22日、
23rd.
23日、
24th.
24日、
Again.
24日、
25th.
25日、
26th.
26日、
27th.
27日、
28th.
28日、
29,
29日、30日、
and then 31st.
31日。
Did you get them all right? All right. Since you already know how to say the months and of course the dates or the exact dates in a calendar in Japanese, why don't we try putting them together? Like when someone asks you for your birthday or when will you go to Japan? Okay, so let's start. Let's go on with June 13. How do you think we'll say June 13 in Japanese? Here it goes. It's Rokugatsu Jusan Michi. Again, Rokugatsu for June and then Jusan Michi for the 13th. So again, June 13 is Rokugatsu Jusan Michi in Japanese. Next, October 13th. It's Jugatsu Jusan Michi. Again, Jugatsu for October and then Jusan Michi for the 13th day. Alright? How about April 28th? You still remember how to say April in Japanese? It's Shigatsu Nijuhachi Michi. Again, Shigatsu for April, and then for the 28th, it's Nijuhachi Michi, April 28th. And then how about if there's a year added to that date? How do you think we'll say it? Like in June 13th, 2013. You still remember the Japanese for the year? Okay, so it's Rokugatsu Jusan Michi Nisen Jusan Nen. So in the year, it's just like how we count and then adding the nen, which means year in Japanese. So again, it's Rokugatsu for June, Jusan Michi for the 13th of the month, and then Nisen Jusan Nen for 2013 or year 2013. So again, it's Rokugatsu Jusan Michi Nisen Jusan Nen for June 13, 2013. Wakarimashita ka? Wakarimashita ne? Alright. So that's going to do it for today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to keep you updated on our lessons so you can master Japanese language in no time. Alright, goodbye. Up to the next lesson.